Welcome back, Flutter developers. This is the part second of our first part where we will be discussing how to implement our global app themes. And in here, a quick introduction. So I have created a class, my app themes, and to keep track of my all the themes at one place. And I will be using three colors, blue, green, and purple, to demonstrate different themes. And I will be using a utility class, my colors, to keep track of my all colors in one place. This gives me a kind of flexibility to change any shade of a particular color to a desired one, rather going after and looking for a one instant everywhere in the code base. So in defining app themes is pretty simple. In theme data, uh, I created a static method in the app theme blue and have given few properties here that I have like primary color, secondary header color, and accent color. And the brightness I've used for this tutorial, I've used my brightness to light. You can read more about it on this link right here. So what the difference between the light and the dark is, I have to adjust my theme color based on that. If I have light, all the components will inherit the light coloring, and all the text which will be rendered to it will be darker color. So if my default background is white, it will automatically text will be shown in the black color. But in dark theme it will be exactly reverse of it. If my like you see right here in this code snippet, this is a good example of the dark theme. Here the background is darker and the text is the lighter. But I'm not covering the brightness dot dark in this particular tutorial, but feel free to go here and explore there. Probably in the next article I might cover the how to implement the dark themes. And here I have a green. In the green I have a different colors of green right here, and in the purple again the different shades of purple that I have defined in my colors class. There's another one thing I'm doing slightly. I'm using text themes to styling my text, and I'm using get default text theme. In that I'm theming three things: headline, title, and body. Title is the one that I'm using for my navigational links, and that's why it shows a little bit italic in the green theme but regular normal in here. I'll show in a bit how it's been changed. And the body one is I'm using italic. That's why you are seeing right here these things is italic, because I'm using my body one to show this text. All right. And now, as I mentioned, in that green, so this is a good example of how we can extend our parent theme, text theme. So you see here, I named this method as get italic title text theme that I will be using for my green theme. And in this, what I'm doing here, I'm using theme dot of context, which is my parent theme, and using text theme and changing the parameter title to this one. So basically I'm overriding my text theme, my parent theme, to these attributes. And if I don't define any other attributes, then it will go back to the default to this platform. So how we can add it here? We will go back to an app theme blue. We use a text theme attribute and we'll add get default text theme, and in the green get default in the blue and the purple the get default text theme, and in the green we will be using get italic title text theme right here. So this is great. We created a theme class and everything is good. Now to be able to use it, we go back our main entry point, which is main.dart, which is where we actually enter into our app in run app, my app. And in here where we have a material app, the entry point, this is where you might see a theme attribute there. If you don't have, just have one. And you call your my app themes dot whatever theme you are interested in. So once you are done with this, you might see the colors, the button colors are all blue in the blue, purple in the purple, and the green in the green. But you might see in my starting video, starting screenshot of all themes, this thing is orange. That I will show you in the next section, how to localize it, how to provide a local theme to make it orange all the time. It could be useful when you are branding your logo and where you want to have just your own own logo in a particular color. You don't want it to change by your parent theme. All right, let's get to the code now. So in here, I have everything is uploaded in the GitHub repo, and the links are I have provided the links right at the bottom of this whole thing. So it's like a part 1 source code for web and part 2, and here it is, the full source code for web and for native. All right, so let's go back to the Android Studio. In here, quickly, so let's check where I am. So I am in my web themes part 1, and here you can see in here I have themes class that I've added. I've created my app themes and theme data, app theme blue, and brightness is light, and primary color blue, and blue 2 and blue 3. And if you click on it, this is my colors util class that I have created in my utils package, and all my colors are here. So I put it all my hues and colors that I have used in my whole project right here, so that at any point I know what all colors I'm using for my apps. Sorry, for my all the widgets in a given app. So I'm using 3 shades of blue, 3 shades of green, 3 shades of purple, and orange later on. And as you see in here, and if I run it, I'll just show you quickly how did I run it. So one word of caution: whenever you switch from web to native, you may want to run a couple of commands. You might want to run pub.get, and if you want to know more in details, you can refer to my first article about designing and prototyping cross-platform Flutter landing page, where in that article I have given in-depth differences and how to run both the environments. But a quick cheat sheet is pub.get. That's something you might want to do if you change from native to web. And you might also want to make sure your web dev is activated, because web dev is, you want to run this server. And so I always create 2 my tabs here, local and the server. So local is nothing but just a terminal, and server, this is where I run my server, and that's how I know my server is running. And I'm running, this whole thing is in the web, and you see 8080 localhost, and my blue landing page is right there. And you see everything is blue here. This is italic and this is default. Now let's change it to the green. So what I'll have to do, I have to just make it say green, and it will, if you see, it will automatically picked up. It will automatically start a new build. You don't have to do anything right there, just have to refresh, and you see that this thing is picked up as a title in italic. So if you click on green theme, these are the colors that it changed first, and then italic title text theme, which is here, and you see, as I shown in the article, it takes the theme of context text theme, copy with text style, which is 20, and font style is italic here. So that's how we can change the appearance of the text. And just a quick one about to show how the purple will look like right here, and I just do the refresh and it's all good. It's purple, all purple right here. All right, so this was part 1, where we just saw how we can change the basic attribute of the particular web page, or web app or the native app in Flutter, and how we can do at the global level. In the next part, I'll show you how we can make use of a local theme, and we'll change color subscribe to the orange. Thank you. See you in the next part.